Listen, I want to let you know something. Is that the only way to feel whole is by realizing you need nothing but divine. But you're gonna be like, Britt, but I want this money, but I want this kind of income, but I want this kind of lover, but I want this home, I want this scenery, I want this, I want that, I want that. Listen, on today's video, we're gonna dive deep into understanding how to feel whole and not want. And in doing this, will allow the avalanche of abundance to come right through. What is up, you beautiful beings? You know, I was gonna come on yesterday, but my soul was like, yo, you need to chill out, bitch. Like, you need to rest. Yeah, my spirit calls me the bee sometimes. Well, my name starts with a B, so it works out in some sense. You know how hard it is to try to tell a Capricorn not to work? And the fact that I have to deal with myself and not working was really tough for me. And but the revelation of that in order to rest has allowed me to bring an epiphany to me that I could share with you today. So basically, the rest was needed. But what is up, you beautiful beings? Welcome back in another episode on Embracing the Ascension series with your homegirl, Brittany Fontanez. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I thank you so much for trusting me on your spiritual journey. But other than that, on this channel, I speak about spirituality with compassion, emotional awareness with love. I do guided readings for each zodiac sign. And also I talk about things that need to be talked about that aren't talked about. Well, that will literally set you free. So God, let it be. So you came to the right place if you're seeking the truth. Now, here's the thing. I don't know it all, but I do know that what resonates with my heart, I'm not the only one who resonates with this too. But other than that, you beautiful beings, if you enjoy spending your time with me here today, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button so you won't miss out any videos. I'll greatly appreciate you supporting my channel. If you want to get to know more about me on a deeper level, you can follow me on Instagram as well. Or if you're looking for a healing session, a guided reading, or even learning how to break ancestral patterns so you can just be you and be fulfilled, then all of my services are in the description below this video, so you can go check that out and book your appointment today. But other than that, you beautiful beings, let's get right into this, because this is gonna be a weird topic, but my spirit is leading me to want to share this, so I'm going to share it, because everything that I do share, I'm not licensed. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I just been through things that brought a huge awareness to me, and I was able to heal myself. And I feel that if I was able to do all of this, then it's my duty to share with you how to do the same for yourself. I'm simply just a guiding light, hence a healer, to assist you on how to heal yourself and be your own light in your own darkness, to be able to use all of that power to be whole and one with who you are, and realize how powerful you are to be able to not only heal yourself, but to create who you know you are meant to be. So beautiful beings, today this topic is all about, what was it about? I wrote it down. Yeah, I've been such in like a beautiful state of mind, and here's the thing, nothing has changed in my life. Nothing has changed. And this is why energy and spirit is so beautiful, is because since we are so deeply rooted into the false concept of thinking that we are only physical beings, we forget that there is something within us that drives deeper than the physicality. And that sense, that seat of that deep inner knowing is what's so profound. Not only brings us fulfillment, but it teaches us how to understand that we don't need anything outside of us to change or to make us happy. We have all of that within us. And this is what we're going to talk about today, is how to tap into that internal wisdom to feel fulfilled without needing anything in your life to change. That's when you know you are truly enough, and that's when you know you already are abundant. So beautiful beings, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about, like I was saying, how to feel whole. Yeah, I'm a jokester. You know, in the spiritual community, a lot of people take it so seriously that they think joking around or being yourself is wrong, but that's the whole point of spirituality, is to realize you're here to understand thyself and be thyself, because there will never be another time on this planet to be you the way divine has made you. The stars aligned, the whole galaxy aligned at a particular time and point of when you were born, and it would never align like that ever again. So we have to embrace who we are, let that shit ripple out and shine our light. But today we're going to be talking about how to allow ourselves to shine our light without needing anything to prove that. And that's what I want to get into today, is that we need nothing but divine to feel whole. Now here's the thing. In what ways can we feel whole? Well, here's one I want to share with you. First topic is that if you follow Aaron Doughty, I love him so much, my favorite YouTuber. He talks a lot about letting go, detachment, and feeling whole, and I love him so much. And his point was very, very true. It's been rooting, this truth that he talks about has been rooting within me, and I feel like this will be beneficial for you. He says, wanting is lack. It stems from lack. Because how can we want what we already are? And you might be thinking, but Britt, I don't have that in my physical to deem me of being that very thing. Meaning that I have $60,000 in my savings, or I have that car that I want, or I have that lover, or I have that home that I desire, or I have this collaboration, this idea, and it came to life. And it might not be in your physicality, so you might be asking, how am I already that? Well, here's the thing. We are more than physical beings. We're spirit in this physical vessel. So you have to understand that we're energetically aligned to divine already. We already have those attachments. We just don't see it with the physical eye. So therefore, it's like, what's that word? There's a word that I want to think of, but it's not coming to mind. There is a vibrational frequency that's like a line that's surging through you that comes straight from divine itself. And divine will send all these frequencies, all these vibrations, all these thought patterns, because thoughts are just frequencies. So they trickle down into your frequency line, pretty much. And you are cultivating thoughts. And now most of us think that we create our own thoughts. We don't. Thoughts are frequencies. They pass through us because we're antennas. So therefore, since divine gave us these thoughts and gave us these emotions of, oh, I am the one that can create that. Oh, like I already see that coming to light. I already see it. I see it. I mean, I see it. I don't physically see it, but I see it. And then you feel into that. And then guess what happens? The thoughts created the emotions, and the emotions want to move you. It triggers you in wanting to take action. Therefore, you're already it. That's why they say action is not everything, but action is a part of the manifesting process. Now, I'm not teaching you how to manifest. I'm just sharing with you that you are a channel. That's the word. You are a channel for the divine to send you ideas, to send you visions, to send you epiphanies. Divine will never send you a thought, an idea, or a vision if you weren't already it. It's just plain and simple. Like I said, we're multidimensional beings. The future exists at the same time. The past exists at the same time as the present. So therefore, we're everything. Everything exists at the same time you do. So therefore, you are everything. But then again, you are nothing as well in the spiritual realm. I know this sounds very complex. I told you this was going to be very confusing. But it's very important to understand these deep revelations, because we're a part of this. We're a part of this, and we need to awaken to this, because this is how powerful we are. So now that you know wanting stems from lack, then how can you allow yourself to feel whole? Is by understanding that you're already it. You're the channel. Now the second way to feel whole is by realizing that the best thing that's ever helped me allow the avalanche of abundance to come through is by detaching. Now you might be thinking, but Bray, I tried that so hard to let go. Here's the thing. The reason why it's hard to let go is because we think we have to control everything. The only way to really detach is by this one epiphany that has helped me, is by realizing I don't want to control how it comes to me. I already did my work to signal to the universe, this is who I am, this is what I want, and I'm going to allow myself to be it now. Feeling the emotions, having the thoughts, and walking and talking like I already am it. That's a signal to the universe, and enjoying my present moment as well. That's a signal to the universe. There you go. I'm letting you know frequency, because the universe always only listens to frequencies. I'm letting you know this. So therefore, you allow the universe to do its part, the rest of it. And that's where the magic happens. I'm not teaching you how to manifest. What I'm sharing with you is how to be whole. Because being whole is the true manifestation that we really desire. So when you can realize that you want to feel the relief of not wanting control at all, that's when you could really detach. And here's the best part, is that when you give, meaning that you only need to ask the universe once for what you want, just to let you know. When you allow yourself to ask the universe, and then you detach that desire to the universe, you detach and give it to the universe with detachment, you create a love affair with yourself, meaning that the present moment is stillness. And then you realize this is where you do want to be, because this is where all your energy is. When you think about the past, you're taking all your present energy and putting into that. And when you think about the future, you're putting all your energy into that. And that's why we feel tired and confused and anxious and disappointed. And then you're wondering, why is it that my energy is scattered? It's because you're not allowing yourself to be still, because stillness is where divine is. And where divine is where you are. So when you can realize you want the relief of detachment and fulfillment rather than control, then you will understand that wanting is lack and being is true fulfillment. Now, the last way to feel whole and you realize you need nothing but divine, this is going to be trippy. So brace yourself. And you might say this is so simplistic but makes no sense. We'll get into it. The last thing you need to feel whole and need nothing but divine is by realizing no matter what you desire, and no matter if it comes to fruition, you will always come back to yourself. The fuck does that have to do with anything, bro? It has everything to do with everything. Understand that. Think about a time. Have you ever manifested something you want and it just came and you're like, oh, that's great. That's wonderful. I'm grateful. And then all of a sudden you ripple back into yourself. And it's not from an ego state of I want more. It's from a state of it happened. How does it make me feel? Who am I with this now? And then all of a sudden you go into even deeper revelations within your subconscious, within your being. And it's like you want to discover more about yourself. It's not even about the very thing that came into your life. It's about discovering what made me want that. What made me want to create that? What made me feel like that's a part of me? Like I said in the beginning, yes, divine gives you thoughts, gives you those imageries, gives you that vision because you're already it. But now that you realize you need nothing but divine because it leads you back to you, all it's going to ever show you is discovering deeper parts of yourself. The whole reason why we have this process of creation and manifesting is to discover what our soul really is to discover who we really are. To be very surprised that, say if you want a particular type of car, and this is a weird analogy, so I'm letting my spirit just let me roll through it. When you want a car and you finally get that car, now you're going within yourself. You're grateful. You're so grateful. Definitely be grateful. Gratitude is fucking everything. Not because it gives you more, because gratitude is, there's something beyond us that really looks out for us. We got to be grateful for that. But you're grateful for it, but now you're just discovering If I'm able to have this and my soul wants this, how can I go deeper to see what my soul even desires more? And understand, desire and want is different. Excuse me, had that good tea today. Desire and want are very two different things. They do create suffering at the same time, but the thing is that your desires help you understand how to express what your soul wants to show you who it is. So therefore, when you get these certain things, or when you dress a certain way, it's like you're expressing your soul. So your soul only wants to create so it can express itself and show you what you're capable of. That's why they say you only want things in this life because of the feeling that you get from it. When you get that feeling of finally having that thing, you'll realize that all you ever wanted was yourself. When you finally get that lover, all you realize you ever wanted was yourself. That's why they say love you the way you want your soulmate to love you, because you really just want yourself. At the end of the day, we may desire money. We may desire someone else. We may desire a good job. We may desire a family. We may desire all these beautiful things. You have every right to desire them, and they will manifest. So sending you nothing but love for your blessings. But at the end of the day, when you're going to bed and you are grateful for your life, what you're really grateful for is yourself. You're really grateful for the fact that you see the best within yourself. That's why you can attract the best. You're really grateful that you love yourself. That's why you have that wonderful lover or that love. You're really grateful for the fact that you feel abundance, and hence why you have that car or that home. You already feel like you're prosperous. You're in love with the fact that you already feel prosperous. That's why you have that good job. You see what I'm saying? That at the end of the day, you really want yourself. So therefore, you don't need anything. And the craziest thing is what they say, when you don't want or need anything, that's when everything comes. Like an avalanche of abundance. Because it's your divine right. And it's already written in your divine blueprint. So therefore, all you do is just gotta be. Be who you want to be. Be yourself. Because yourself is already your desires. But are you going to allow yourself to anchor yourself into that vibration? Are you going to allow yourself to see that I know what I desire? I ask the universe, but I really just want to feel fulfilled now. And when you allow yourself to make that a priority, it's like nothing in your outer world matters. It's not like you're not grateful for it, but it's like, all I really want is me. All I really want is me and my smile and my love for me and my fulfillment and just my joy of being with myself. There is nothing more beautiful in this life than loving yourself. There is nothing more beautiful than being connected to divine and seeing how divine sees you. There is nothing more satisfying than not wanting anything, not needing anything, and just realizing you have all that you ever wanted and needed. It's yourself. Remember, when we die, when our soul leaves this body, we will only have ourselves. So that's why it's so important to not need or want anything. Desire. That's the whole point of us creating, because we're we're creative beings. Desire, that's the whole point. But wanting and needing, it's not necessary. We only were taught that because they want us to live in lack, because they don't want us to realize that abundance is our birthright. So when you do die, all you have is you. All you have is how you felt about you and how you felt about life. So when you can allow yourself to be in that realm of not attaching to anything, just wanting you, you won't be bothered by not having your desires quickly. You won't be bothered if you don't have that lover physically right here, but you have him in your mind. You won't be bothered because it's like, if God gave me the right to have an imagination, and to realize how emotions work, and to have this vessel to walk it, to talk it, to be it, to anchor it now, then I don't want the responsibility of controlling it. I don't want to want it so much because I don't want to feel that lack, because I know it's not true. And I'm grateful for it now because I already have the feeling behind it. I already have it, and that's me. That's me. That's me. Guys, I'm telling you, when you stop saying mine, instead say God, God's, divines. When you give it all to divine, it's like you forget about your old self. You forget about the paradigms, because you realize that you are everything and you are nothing. So therefore, everything is right now, and you are that everything right now. This touched my heart. So glad I shared this message today. But you beautiful beings, if you got any clarity or any feedback, and this did help you or resonate with you, let me know in the comment sections. I would love to know your feedback. If you are desiring a healing session on how you get in touch with yourself and start loving yourself and start healing your heart or ancestral wounds or patterns, then I have all those programs precisely for those things. Even if you want a Reiki session, all of my services are in the link in the description below this video. And lastly, when you get to know me on a deeper level or need some upliftment every day, boo-boo, follow me on Instagram, as I post every day for your betterment and upliftment, so you can work on your spiritual journey, more enlightenment, unconditional love for who you are meant to be. But other than that, you beautiful beings, I will see you on the next one. If you enjoy spending your time with me here today, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button. I would greatly appreciate your support on my channel. And I will see you on the next one. And please have a blissful day. Namaste.